The last card that we're going to cover from the formation deck is actually the Battlefield Event Friction card. This card is actually an optional card and does not need to be included in your formation deck unless you want to. If you're playing solitaire, you can decide on your own, or if you're playing against an opponent, between the two of you decide whether or not you'd like to include the Event Friction card or not. However, if you do decide to include the Battlefield Event card, whatever happens isn't optional. So what you'll do is, when you do draw this card, is that you're going to grab the Battlefield's Event Player Aid, like this one here, and you're going to roll 2d6 to determine what the result is going to be. On a 2 to 6 or an 8 to 12, you'll just read off the results and apply them as normally. But if you roll a 7, then you're actually going to flip to the backside of the player aid, and this opens up a whole other chart that you're going to roll another 2d6 to determine what happens. On both of these charts, it's going to tell you which side's affected, which could be just one side, or it could be global, as in both sides that are affected, like if the weather is changed, as an example. If it only applies to one side, you're going to roll a 1d6, and on a 1 to 3, it's going to be NATO, and on a 4 to 6, it's going to be the Warsaw Pact that is affected. Now, some events are going to be listed down as if possible, meaning that if the conditions required to make the event happen aren't in effect, then you're just going to treat it as a no effect.